Happy New Year, folks. Coach Johnson here, founder of In Your Corner Kickboxing. This video is going to go over a couple of things that will be changing in the new year. Things we're adding, things we're moving around. So, for example, this morning I spent a good amount of time interviewing other facility owners that have heart rate monitor tracking so I can get an idea of which software is the best, which device, armband, chest strap. So I'm doing my research on that. Might even get a few samples and try it out. And I want to make sure that it's going to work for what we do in our classes, so it doesn't come loose, or make sure it's accurate. And also talking to the gym owners of what kind of things they do for their first assessments. When I was a trainer, we used to do a pretty thorough fitness assessment before we started class, and we're probably going to move back to that model. But here's something that I need your help with, and this is a kind of a big deal because here's my point of view. As a trainer, as a coach, I'm really focused on results-oriented training. What that means is, as a martial arts instructor, I want to make sure the students in class are, having a good time. They're getting a good workout, but they're learning the moves, and they're able to demonstrate them under pressure, and they're able to retain the material. That's the result I'm looking for in a martial arts program. When I'm doing a fitness program, I want to make sure my clients are reaching their goals. They're on track. They're enjoying the training enough to where they stick with it, so they can get to where they want to be. When I used to coach a fight team, the results are get the guys and girls in shape for the fight, so they can go all the rounds. Make sure they have the base material down. Make sure they have a strategy that works for their skill set and attributes. So that's how I approach training. And I was thinking this morning, so maybe the way I look at it is the wrong way. When people come to me and to our academy and like, I want to try kickboxing. So we had to sit down. We asked what goals they are. We kind of gone over this before. Very specific. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to lose a dress size. I want to be able to do 100 push-ups, whatever the case may be. So the goals are very important. And so my thought is, well, I want to put together a program that helps them get the goals, because I think in a results-oriented fashion. This morning came to me, well, perhaps that is not what people are looking for. Maybe people are looking for something just to kill time and be more entertaining. We try to be pretty fun. I think we have a fun class. But when I take on a client, they're entrusting me to get a specific result. And when they enroll at our academy, it's kind of the same thing. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that isn't what people are looking for. Maybe people are looking for something different that I could, maybe steer them towards or move the program towards. So I'm going to be putting out a survey here in just a day or two. I'm going to be sending it in the group and be emailing it out to people who have opted into our list. Or you feel free to respond to me directly or through private message. But I want to know what you are looking for in a fitness program. Is it getting results? Is it having something to do in the afternoons or mornings? Is it is it just hanging out with a group of people? We try to, I'm a big believer in a team vibe, even though we're not a team activity per se. I want the classes to have this camaraderie and cohesiveness and have a lot of fun together. And a lot of our folks have met great friends through our academy, and they talk to them years later. And I think that's really, really fun and really important. But maybe I haven't asked the right questions. I still get people who come in and they say, I really want results. I really want to be serious, but they don't show up for class, or they have no interest in actually making any kind of commitment or sacrifice. So I don't really know. Maybe I'm just phrasing it wrong. So again, I look through the lens of results-oriented training, and perhaps my output or my point of view is wrong. So look for that survey, or again, just shoot me an email. If you've gotten results, send me a message, share with the group. Let us know what you've got, and if you've gotten what you're looking for. Maybe you're not. Maybe we're not doing the best we can to get everybody to where they want to go. That's my mission. That's how I look at it. Again, it's possible that my viewpoint isn't what people are really searching for. That being said, a couple of things I'll be changing, as well as adding the heart rate monitor function, which I'm a big believer in when it comes to conditioning and fitness, especially when I get there fast, is as a trainer, I know that if you want to reach your fitness goals, the exercise is important, but what's really important is the kind of food you eat. And I'll tell you something really, really quick. I know it's already probably too late, is I have a lot of friends in this business that I've known for many years, and many of them still espouse the low-fat, high-carbohydrate model. You know, the eat the white rice and skinless chicken breast. And a lot of them are in really good shape, and they promote this to clients too. And I can tell you, without exception, that I can think of, everybody I know who promotes that kind of model, that the eat the carbs, cut the fat, every single one of them work out a ridiculous amount of time a week. And if that's what you like to do, that is totally cool. You know, I have friends of mine who they train 6, 8, 10 hours a week between weight training and and conditioning, or they're athletics, or they're in a CrossFit, or they they do something amazingly active. In my opinion, most people can't or won't commit 6, 8, 10 hours a week to physical fitness training. I think that's asking a lot of the average person who just wants to lose some body fat, gain a little muscle tone, look better, feel better, live longer. So I'm not a big fan of that model for most people. Again, if you're an elite athlete, it's a little bit different. What the normal person needs compared to what the elite athlete, and we're talking like the top 10% of people who are trained. Just because you do an extra Zumba class a week doesn't put you in a level of elite athletics, when it comes to training. Okay. Anyway, so my meal planning manuals was on my roster for the new year. We will be getting rid of the unlimited class model very soon. We have new software coming out in the next 45 to 60 days. The unlimited, come when you want, as much as you want model for kickboxing, that model will be gone. So we're going to do that until that software is ready to handle the next wave. So I have some pretty ridiculous sales on memberships for this month. Obviously January, we're excited about working out. Basically, and I'll have more details in another post, but if you want to do the monthly payment program for 7 months or 12 months, the first month is $20.18. Of course, there's no bonuses with that. And that's your first month. Boom, get started, pay monthly. If you want to do it, pay it in full, it will take off $201.80 off the full price, and boom, you get started that way. If you have 2 people in the family, you want to do a husband and wife, or mother and daughter, or father and son, then if you want to do a pay in full, then it's going to be, first one is the regular price. You can still get the $201 deal. Second one's half price. Again, that stuff only happens for the next, maybe 10, 12 memberships, or until our software comes on board. So, but again, unlimited model, that's going to be a thing of the past in a month or two. So, a lot of stuff, guys. But yeah, heart rate monitoring tracking is coming. Once I find the right software and equipment combination, meal planning is probably going to be changing our orientation to do a much more thorough fitness assessment. We'll do maybe do your blood pressure, we'll do your resting heart rate, so I can then factor out what your target heart rate is. And it is not the fat burning zone for most people. So that antiquated stuff is, again, leave that stuff in the 90s. I want to do more measurements. We'll do your body fat analysis. I want people to have everything they need to know when they're making progress. If you don't do these measurements, you don't know. What gets measured gets done. Now again, that's coming from me, and I am a results-oriented trainer. I want you to get where you're trying to go. If you're not a results-oriented person, then maybe my approach isn't the best. So that's how we roll. But yeah, watch for that survey. I want to get some feedback. I want to make sure we're steering the ship in the right direction. And we're going to move more towards a little higher end model where we do more services for you guys. We're moving farther and farther away from the 24-hour fitness, the choose, where people just roll in and kind of show up once in a while. They don't really care. I've been doing this too long, and my team works too hard to deal with people who just are not taking it very seriously. You got to try it, see if you like it. But once you like it, let's make some commitments. Let's get some results. All right, Coach Johnson signing out. Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to see you guys sweat in my class. I'll talk to you soon.